What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and you're watching RespectThePound.com. From a city called Stockton, California, one of the most thuggish, is thuggish a word? It's a rough city in Northern California, about 43 miles south of Sacramento. Grew up product of a single parent household. My mother was a white woman. My father was a black man who was married to his wife. And yeah, I had a pretty rocky childhood. Grew up in foster care, and then came home at about 15. 15, let's see what happened. 15, I came back running the streets. So I was out there and ended up getting shot. So, I was at a really pivotal crossroad around 19. I had to really figure out what I wanted to do. And so I decided to go to school. I didn't finish school because I just didn't like being around the cool kids. I wanted to get out, work, and make money. So I ended up leaving school early. Then I got bored, went back to college, got bored with that, went back to work. Eventually had a lot of successful careers, worked in education, worked in law enforcement. That was a really small, short period of time, 3 years as a probation officer. And then I ended up becoming a union rep and then a staff director for a labor union. Did a lot of community organizing, and then that led me to developing a lot of skills that made me a prepared entrepreneur. And then I decided when I wanted to get back into entertainment that the area that I wanted to focus on was media because it's the new wave. It's where everything is going in terms of advertising, and people are making millions and billions of dollars doing it. And I figured I would throw my name in the hat, and luck struck. When I first started with the industry, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and I'll tell you how I got into the industry. So I was hanging out on the party scene when I first moved to LA. I had a really successful career. So by day, I was a director of a labor union, and I was making about 120,000 a year. So I was comfortable. Every other Friday, I had $5,000 in my bank account. That's all I knew. So I was living check to check, but I was living fabulous. Moved to LA. Job took me there, and I had so many relationships. People used to call me to do different things. Can you book this artist? Can you do this? Can you do that? And this is when during the socialite craze. So this is when people were paying Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian and everybody to go to parties. So people started paying me just to go party. And then I started partying with everybody and then building relationships. And then I turned that into a side hustle. And it was 2011 when I was hanging out with Rob Kardashian, and me and him were like, hey, let's make some money. So I decided to work with the Kardashians on a project, the Rob Kardashian Foundation. You never heard about it because Kim got a divorce and shit just went away, but whatever. Worked on it for 9 months. And that's where Kris Jenner asked me what the name of my company was. It made me formalize my company. So I came out with a company called the Conglomerate Group, and the idea was I would just start using my connections to put people together and make money. And so I did that for a while. Did an event with Kelly Price, Faith Evans after the Kardashian project failed, invited Whitney Houston. She came, she died the next day. It was crazy. That kind of led me to 2020, gave me a lot of exposure. And then it was when Whitney died that I was able to see how the media just kind of create stories and run with things. So I figured I would create a platform that would allow celebrities a fair playing field. And so that's how Hollywood Unlocked came about. And one of my greatest accomplishments, I think, just kind of looking at the way my life has played out, is the fact that I'm still alive and I'm still sane. So that's a great accomplishment. The fact that even in the midst of working in this crazy industry, being on a crazy TV show, and being involved in a lot of crazy situations, I still have been able to keep a level mind and to be humble and to be grateful for everything. So let's see, that's one of my greatest accomplishments. I think my other accomplishment is that I really feel like I have found what I'm passionate about, and I have been able to really focus on executing my vision and my dreams. So I'm proud of that. See, I really don't live for people's opinions about me. I don't think about what people think about me, because I don't walk this earth thinking that I have to live for anybody. My friends know me, my family knows me, the people that support me, they know who I am, and the people that don't, I just look at it like, hey, I'm open to all criticism, I'm open to whatever you want to give me, but I don't spend time thinking about those who don't care for me, because I got shit to do. I got moves to make. Let's see. I guess if I had to say my top 5 fist bump moments, well, my latest one I think is the Soulja Boy exclusive. Being able to get that in the midst of like a worldwide discussion between whether or not Chris Brown and Soulja Boy are gonna fight or whatever. Being able to get that exclusive was a big one. Another one I think was launching my radio show, because I think it put a voice and a texture to the Hollywood Unlocked brand, so people were able to see hear and witness kind of how we do what we do, and it brought the brand purpose to life. Let's see. I think Wendy Williams shouting us out on her show for, I forgot what she shouted. Oh, about the T.I. Tiny thing. I mean, it was a sad situation that we had to break that exclusive, but the fact that Wendy, who's such an amazing icon in media, whether you like or don't like her delivery on topics or the fact that she says what she feels, she's been able to create a niche brand that's dominating daytime television, so that was a big one. Being able to be mentored by Floyd Mayweather, I think, has been a big fist bump for me, because you have the richest athlete in the world who will sit and talk to you for hours and hours and hours about how to be independently wealthy, how to maintain relationships, and how to manage kind of the chaos that comes with being a public figure. So that's been a big deal. And I think most recent, being able to bring full circle a 24-year relationship with Queen Latifah and being able to work together and develop a TV show, I think is a big situation. So for me, this year has been, I think, the year of preparation. 2017 is the year of execution. So we just have a lot more to come. Yeah, I mean, the money team is a family. I've been told I'm on the money team. We don't have to go and get a barcode put in our neck. So I mean, it's family. I was with Floyd yesterday. I'll be with Floyd today. I'm here in New York to support one of his fights at the Barclays Center, and then we'll be at the strip club later. You know, we go from classy to ratchet in 24 seconds. So yeah, I mean, I think the money team it's a concept. It's a family. So if you ask Floyd, he would say yes. If you ask me, I would say yes. But the money team is much bigger than Floyd. You know, the money team is a movement. So I'm just happy to be a part of it and inspired by it. Ooh, 5 years from now, I see myself super wealthy, laying on the beach with like 5 Dominicans and doing what the fuck I want. I mean, I do that now, but I don't know. I think for me, I think the platform I've created and that I'm creating is allowing me to create an audience and influence that will hopefully tap into my purpose. So I have a foundation, the I Am Ready Foundation. We led the Trayvon Martin campaign. We've been very active in my hometown community, and I think being able to really successfully launch programs through that within the next 5 years is a big goal. But yeah, I want to see Hollywood Unlocked hopefully go public by then, and being able to start investing and working on other projects. You know, I'm not really responsible for what the world expects or respects about me, because at the end of the day, I'm not living for that. I think that what I do get is people admire my hustle, my drive, my tenacity, the fact that I'm able to keep it real in a very fake world. And I think you know, the way Queen Latifah describes me as a fan with a platform, like a fan that becomes a friend. A lot of the people that I know, I'm fans of, or have been a fan of. And so I guess if I had to choose something that the world respected, is the fact that I am, I think, a reflection of what everybody said would never make it, and somebody who's actually making it.